Hello, and welcome to the presentation video for my final major project. In this video, I will tell you about the process of making this game, from the project management side of things to the hardships of making a multiplayer game. In Betrayal, you go into a haunted mansion with your friends, but mystery lies ahead. In our online multiplayer game where you can play with your friends, you get to explore a haunted house as you try to avoid getting killed by traitors and monsters. You'll find items to help you out and complete events to get rewards. When the hunt comes, a traitor is revealed, and you have to now fight your former friends for a chance to escape. This is a continuous development project where we will first build up basic features like haunts and events, and then keep iterating upon them after release. My aims are summarized in some short bullet points. Um, I want to specialize in gameplay mechanics. I'd also want to learn more about automated building and testing, and applying these techniques to my own projects. I want to know more about the game development pipeline and other software development techniques so that one day I can run my own studio. I want to build a strong portfolio that will allow me to secure a better job, and also learn about Unreal Engine, as it is one of the leading engines in the industry currently, and also acquire strong knowledge on network replication for gameplay features, because that is also quite prominent these days. As for my objectives, one of the first objectives I set for myself was an inventory system, which is capable of managing like several different items and support different item types with different behaviors and things like that. My second objective is a interaction system, which will allow players to use it to interact with the objects that they pick up, with doors and whatever else we may want to add to the game in the future. My third objective is a player objective system, which is used to track players, what the players are going to do during the hunt, and helps maintain engagement. And then the hunt/event system, which is basically a diverse set of event triggers, including player-triggered events and environmental triggers, kind of like making a house that's alive, um, and then kind of exposing that to blueprints to help designers create all sorts of haunts that they want. And my final objective is a combat system with basic core combat mechanics like melee attacks and some basic weapons. Some of the features I worked on, we have some, if I enable the sound as well, there's some footstep sounds as well, which is nice. We have the interaction system, as we can see by the highlighted objects. In about 4 seconds there will be the haunt starting, which looks kind of weird in this map. And then so starting with the actual interaction system or the inventory system, I make sure that it is networked properly and it works across all clients. So when I pick this stuff up here, it all works and disappears from each client. I might just need to lower this sound slightly, and let's say that for the interaction system, that's kind of incorporated into like the inventory and stuff, because when you look at items, or even if I had a door, I could just go up to it and open it. The haunt system is probably one of the most complex ones of all, because the way it works is you can basically, depending on the hunt that you're building, you can place the items that you need on the map with these are like spawners for the items, and once the hunt starts, and I can show that by triggering it, if I do this once, and then if I do it again, you get little hunt starting stuff and like a little instruction on how to play the hunt. Again, this can be applied for then any hunt that you want to make, and then the paper spawn in this case, and the random traitor is assigned. So in this case, I think it was the client that got the traitor, and yeah, the way it's working now is literally you just have to grab your music sheets and kind of bring them to the piano. And yeah, that's like one of the hunts we have implemented and we want to work on many more. One of the systems that I wasn't really able to implement as much as I wanted was the combat system, because for now it's just a very basic bunch that when say this player picks up all of the items, the intended purpose is just so like so that players don't basically like keep the items. You can just go up to someone and then punch them. There's a funny sound. For now, that will be changed, and then all the items they have will just come out of them, and then they get slightly stunned for a few seconds. As you can see, I'm walking like very slow for a few seconds, and yeah, this is pretty much the project as it is right now, and yeah. The tool we mainly used for the project management was Jira, and here is where we would create all of our issues and work on them. The way it works is you basically add all of your issues to a backlog, and once a sprint starts, in this case there isn't an active sprint, but when a sprint starts you have a list of all the tasks you have to do, and then you just move them along as you progress throughout the week. And also in the daily meetings that you have, you talk about if you're having issues, what you need help with, and what is your goal for the day.
That were actually on the board but never actioned. So that should tell you something, right?
Our development process basically consisted of daily meetings called Scrum, where we would get together and discuss the tasks we had to do for the day, and also what we were going to do before the next Scrum meeting, and like that we kept track of everyone's tasks and if anyone needed help for any reason at all, and yeah, it was very helpful. When doing self-evaluation, I decided to do a table that had the objectives that I had set for myself and the score that I gave on each one of them. Working on this project was a lot of fun, and it was definitely one of my favorite projects out of all the ones I did at uni. I can't wait to polish it more and keep working with my teammates to make like a better game that we can actually publish in the future. And also like big thanks to Costas, I guess, for giving us this opportunity and showing us the way. And yeah, quite a nice project. I really enjoyed doing it. Bye bye.